Hello everybody, it's me in the corner of your screen. I feel poorly, like I'm getting a cold, so I'm doing an easier video today of just drawing some of my comic. So this comic is something I've worked on for years, and I decided to redraw the whole thing because my art got better. It was probably a bad idea because I got a lot of views on the original, and now I'm just changing it and nobody's reading it anymore, but never mind. So it's available to read on Tapas and Webtoon, and if you see me at a Comic Con with my stall, you can buy a physical copy, and I'll even sign it for you. Nobody wants that, that's fine. So I'm on page 13 of chapter 6. At the top here we have Than. He is a Grim Reaper. Then next to him we have his partner Rav, and they are like a demon thing. The green and like white person is Eli. He's the main character. He's like a Frankenstein's monster-ish thing. And then I'm going to be drawing Makia, who is Eli's love interest. I use Clip Studio Paint to do everything because it comes with these 3D models, look, and you can pose them, and I'm so bad at anatomy, so bad, so I get to pose them how I want and totally cheat, basically. So yeah, this is a page where Than, who always is just taking the piss out of everybody, he's like, why are you two so awkward? And it's because of something that happened earlier in the chapter. But for now, let us just draw Makia. So let me move my mic down a bit. So yeah, I'm drawing on my iPad that I've had for like 10 years or something. I don't know, it's a very old iPad. But it's been good all this time, like I've never had an issue with it. I can't remember what he's wearing. Okay, he's wearing just a plain top. Oops. And I am by no means an expert at comics or drawing. I just do it for fun. And because I love telling stories so much, which I'm sure you probably know. Okay, so Makia has kind of wavy hair like this. I didn't know if I was actually recording. I am, that's good. It took me so long to find a screen mirroring thing that wasn't payable. Okay, that's Makia's hair done. Now I'll make a new layer so I can draw his facial features, otherwise they'll end up getting lost in his hair. So he's just gonna have like a neutral expression here because he's just kind of listening to what Eli has to say. Hello to the 3 people that will be watching this video. Nobody ever watches when it's just me doing something like this, but that's okay. And then his eyebrow and everything's going to be hidden under there. So let's give him kind of a... He's always looking a bit miserable, bless him. longer, I feel like. And then over here, you can see how I've got all these like folders and things. And this has got like extras that I can add on to them. So I always use this for Makia's cat ears. Where are they? There they are. So you can like pose the ears and everything. Make them a bit smaller. Smaller. And then they're slightly tilted. Maybe a bit bigger than that. I feel like his eye looks a little wide. It's better. Okay. And then you can't see it yet, but you'll see it in a minute, don't worry. And then we get rid of that. Yes, he does have 4 ears. He has like his regular human ears, and then also his Nekomata ears. He also has 2 tails. Let's put one of them here. Okay. So I don't need to like... That ear doesn't look right, does it? I don't need to add like a full detailed face every single time I draw every character, if that makes sense. I feel like this should be further over this way, maybe down a bit. Yeah, like that. Okay. Gotta remember to keep saving. I'm also very naughty because I never name my layers, which is really bad. You should always name your layers so you know what the hell you're doing. But no, I just have to kind of search for them. Like, where is this one blue dot? And I've got to search over like 50 layers for it, but that's okay. Okay, shall we colour these 2 in? Yes, let's do that. Let us colour them in. So, start colouring Eli in. So I could do it like this with like a marker pen type thing, or I could do it as paint or chalk pastels. Like, I'm not sponsored by the way, but Clip Studio has so many options, and it's one that isn't a subscription. You just buy it and that's it. Then you can download extras and stuff. It's so much better than having ones where you have to pay monthly, especially if you're just like a hobbyist and you're just like, yeah, I just want to like have a bit play and not spend £500 a year. Okay, so then I go in with the darker colours, just roughly, because I'm going to smudge these out, like blend them out with this blendy tool, like this. Just blend like this. So it's like shadows, and then I go in with the harsher shadow later. We'll do a little bit of a highlight, I think. That's not bright enough. Just a little highlight on the nose. And I think a little bit of a blush because he's a bit shy. Just a little bit. It's going to be hidden under his glasses anyway, but that's okay. And then this hand and that side of his face is like white skin. That needs to go over the top of that. Oops. There we go. So I kind of like interacting with the speech bubbles and things. Like here I'm going over the top of it and things, and on one of the first pages there's a point where Eli actually grabs hold of the page and pulls it because he's really annoyed. I thought I saw a spider on my desk, but it was just my reflection. Don't panic. Yeah, so I hope you forgive me for this video. That's not as full budget and what am I talking about? You know, like big budget, even though none of them are big budget. I mean like a big production, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm glad to see you still enjoying my medical roleplays, though. They're always a hit. Can always count on them. Now where is... there it is. Okay. And I need the darker colour. The roof of my mouth is itchy. Isn't that annoying? So we'll just add in some more shadows and we'll blend them in a moment. Blend this. Just gives it more depth, you know, and it like makes them feel like they're more of a solid person rather than just like a 2D picture. I need to delete the eyebrow hair because I add that with the hair later. It'll make sense, I promise. If anybody wants me to do like a certain drawing of a character or anything, if you like these type of videos, just let me know. Or maybe a members video or something, if you remember. You're a member, not you remember. Okay, let's get rid of this up the hair so that I can do the hair in one go. Need some grey for his... Whoa, that's a big pen. He's got like nuts and bolts keeping him alive. This one's broken on the left side though. Just a bit of information for you there. And then this eye is blue and his other eye is brown. Okay, let's do the hair. So what I do is I select where the hair is. Oh, I just missed that bit. A tiny bit of hair, right. Select where the hair is. Make a new layer that's underneath the skin. And then I've got all these preset ones at the side that I've designed to be Eli's hair. And then I just rub out the excess. Like so. And see it coloured in the eyebrow as well. If you're like an actual professional, or if you're just like a seasoned artist and you're watching this, I do apologise. Because it's definitely not how it's meant to be done. But I think everybody does it in a different way. You just kind of figure out what your style is and what works best for you. I think everybody's just trying to do it whichever way is the easiest way to do it. Okay. And then I'm going to do his glasses in another layer. See how the layers start to get confusing. Above that layer. So I do it in this like light blue first. It's like just a pale kind of baby blue. Get rid of the extra bits on there and there. And then I make it so that it's almost totally invisible, but you can tell it's like meant to be glass in front of his eye. Then for his hoodie, I'm gonna go over here and do colour patterns, and his hoodie at the moment is like a checky pattern. So there's all these things that I've downloaded that are like depression and like different emotional backgrounds, and then there's just pretty patterns, and these are all like random shapes and stuff that you can add to clothes or use as backgrounds and things. There's a sloth one, I think. Yeah, the sloths are cute. And the pigs are cute. I had a dream about a sloth. I think it was last night, actually. I had a dream that I met a sloth. And I cried. Because obviously, why wouldn't I cry if I met a sloth? Okay, then I need to make the pattern slightly smaller. Not that small. Oops. Okay. And then... hello. Oh, I need to rasterize it so that I can delete these bits. Like this. Like this. Get rid of these bits. Okay. That's kind of the base colours done, and then I make another layer. I can't see for the sun, hold on. Okay, then I make another layer, and it has to be on top of colours, and I choose multiply and put it to 54, which it just immediately went to, like I'm some sort of genius. And then I choose this orange colour and then I just do like the dark shadow, like this. And because you choose multiply, it kind of goes to the shades of the colour underneath, if that makes sense. Probably not. Ew, why is it? Oh, I was on the wrong layer. So we can make under his nose a bit darker, under here darker, and here. And you can do it with any colour. A lot of people use purple for the kind of undertone, whatever you call it. But can you see how it just makes a little bit of a difference? Maybe, I don't know, hopefully you can. And as an artist, you should be wondering, where is the light source coming from? But I never do that, I just can't do it. So I just do it coming from all over the place. They're outside, so like, it's obviously coming from the sun, but also other places which I don't know where. And then there seems to be lots of steps to this. When I'm doing it without talking about it, it doesn't seem as much, but it's like a bazillion steps. Then I use add glow and put that to 54 as well. And I do that in a very bright, like this sort of colour. Yeah, that one. And I do it as if like where the sunlight would be hitting them. Oh, not that much, that's a bit much. So just like little bits maybe on the glasses. I hope my mic has been working all this time, yes. Okay, on the glasses like this. Is it raining? No. Maybe on some knuckles. Or maybe not that one. Okay, not on the knuckles. It didn't work. You just gotta go with what works. Okay. So that is my full colouring steps. I'm definitely better. I can see my own artwork and I like how they look now. Like, it's not like how I would like it eventually. If I had a choice, I would be like, oh, I want it to look so flowy and be able to draw my own bodies and everything, but I just can't. I'm 35 years old, I'm not going to get much better. But I'm happy with where I am right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different, but I know it's a good one to have in the background. And for my fellow artistes, it'll be a nice one to just draw to. And maybe you got some inspiration or like some ideas for your own art. That would be amazing. I'd love to see them. If anybody wants to show me, send them on Instagram or on Twitter. I'd love to see. And yes, thank you so much for watching. All 7 of you that have watched this video. And I'll see you all again